right, we ready? Good. All right. Yeah, these some notes. So we and you that's got a clock on it too. So, oh yeah, so it's gonna be cool. Yeah, it's that far away. You started yet?
Yep, it's recording now.
It's recording now. Okay. So we're gonna go until Kent's got to be out here for 11:45. Okay. That's 30 minutes. That's a little over 30 minutes. All right. It's gonna be my name is Chris Dennis. It's gonna be our first segment of the King of the Court 25th anniversary shows. We plan on doing a series of shows throughout the year to kind of spotlight the legendary 3-on-3 event held at Perkins Park called King of the Court. Wanted to first of all thank my family for helping me out, helping me to get this thing started. Instrumental, dad, mom, grandmother, sister, cousins, helped me get this thing started. But my right-hand man, to my right, Kent Starks, was amazing in helping me to, get this thing going the right way. Everything's got to be organized. It's a big task putting it together, but having the right people is the number one ingredient. And I want to thank Kent for helping me all those years, and he's gonna be the guy that kind of asks the questions and pull information out of me during our little first segment. But my first question to him was, does he remember how he got involved and what happened?
Well, yeah, actually, it was my wife.
Yeah.
Both you and her were working at JCPenney at the time.
Yep.
And you guys went to a convention or conference or training, something.
Down in Texas.
In Texas, yeah, Dallas. And she came back and she said, I met this guy, he went to high school with me. He's got this basketball tournament he wants to talk to you about.
Yeah.
And she said, Chris Dennis. I said, yeah, I remember Chris. We did WVOB back in the day.
WVOB. Right here.
Yeah, right here, VHS and
1040.
everything. And, it just went from there. We exchanged information. You told me all about the thing. And, I was always interested in doing events and things. And it just worked out because we just had some things going here in Akron. Right. Now,
were you there the first year we did it? Did you actually work that first year? We did it in '93?
I think it was '94.
You came in '94, yeah. '94. Because I remember the first year, I was like, man, I gotta figure this thing out. But came on board in '94, and from '94 to '06, '07, if I'm the engine, he's the steering wheel. So, Ken, I'll let you kind of, as usual, take charge and handle the discussion, and we kind of move around.
First thing I want to ask you, what do you remember most about getting King of the Court started?
I'd say the biggest thing was I was in a room kind of like this in Oakland, and I was with my longtime mentor, Robert Brown, and it's like, man, I can do this event in Akron, and I think it'll be big. And just the name, that was the biggest thing. We sat at a table and on the street on Webster in Oakland, and came up with the name King of the Court. And he said you gotta have a little tagline with it. So we came up with "Take the Rock to the Rack."
Rock to the Rack. Yeah.
So that's kind of how it came up with the concept.
Now, some of the logos have been iconic. How did that come about?
Well, that part, like, I worked with this company, and we always kept everything on edge. And then there's guys like, man, example of going all over the place, but I've always had the ability to get the right sponsors and get the right people involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I called this company that was new and on the edge at the time called No Fear.
Yep.
And I had them come up with the design.
I remember the No Fear gear.
Yeah,
They
used
hooked
to
us
take care
up.
of us. They used to take care of us, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's how that first design came about. And that again, that is iconic. And we plan to have some apparel out at some point. So that was our first logo. And then one of our other alums came and helped us out. Tobin Buckner. He came with it. He advanced it a little bit and kept it moving from there.
It's all in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Tobin and I grew up right across the street from each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Orlando Avenue connection.
Yeah. So another grip. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Speaking of No Fear, found this in the basement the other day. Check that.
All right. So what this is, you guys can't see this. Oh my God. So over this next 6 to 8 months, we're gonna have photos on Facebook from everywhere, and this is our second championship team from the elite division. It's got my boy Patrick Littlejohn, myself, Jerome Lane, Ivan Thompson, and Marcel Boyce.
Yeah.
And how you gonna beat Marcel and Jerome? Yeah, that's okay.
Well, you know,
we'll get into that.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I remember from my first year, not only did we do it in Akron, we did it up in Lorraine.
We did it in Lorraine, right?
Tell me about that. Tell me about that, because I have a vivid memory of that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell me about Lorraine.
So Lorraine, well, it's a story. I hate to dwell on book though, but the grips we got to represent. The guy that killed it in Lorraine was Jackie Waters. He had 2 great days. They didn't win it with Jackie, but Fleet was killing. He was a good baller. But my goal with King of the Court was to always expand and put it in other areas. So I wanted to do Akron, and I wanted to do Cleveland, Lorraine, and at some point I wanted to do Columbus. I wanted to spread it out throughout the state, but it didn't really work out that way. Akron was the place, and we got it done from there. But we did involve some other competitors just by simply taking it up to Lorraine, and we had some real good support from their rec facility. But yeah, we took.
The thing I remember about Lorraine was how passionate the fans were. I mean, they took that personal.
Yeah, we got a.
Jerome them won, and then we had to get up out of there. They were about to riot up in Lorraine.
That's the story.
Man.
That's the story. My boy Johnny Sims was up there. Jared Wilson's dad that plays with Jacksonville Jaguars. Chatty was up there. Merck. We took some players up there for sure.
Oh yeah.
But they had some horses.
Yeah, they did.
As well.
They did.
And, man, we got to go through the files and find some of those names.
There was this Puerto Rican cat that was balling, this little guard.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were serious. I mean,
they came to play at their park.
At their park.
Yep. Just it was kind of like it was like the pool version. But it was at Lorraine.
It was in Lorraine.
So we was on their court.
And then, Akron came in, represented. We took the title.
We took the title.
Had to pack it up and get on out of here before it dark.
We had to time that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That's a good one. So yeah, we definitely gonna have to bring in some guys that were there.
Yeah.
To speak to that. That's a great story. That's gonna be a great story to tell. So.
Yeah. But going back to Akron, what were some of your most memorable games down here at the pool at Akron?
I would say when it got dark. It got dark a couple of times.
Yeah.
But the game that LeBron said, man, you give me some shoes, I want to play.
I remember that. He had just come into the league.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody's like, he ain't going to play. Nah.
Yeah.
He drove up in this, I think it was like this red Lamborghini or something.
Red.
And he said, I got some shoes, some shorts, just give me a
Yeah.
t-shirt. He ripped the sleeves off. He came out there and he played.
He
played.
So that was big.
Pulled his shoes right out of the trunk of that Lambo and come on, let's go.
Yeah, that was big. That was fun. I was like, all right, man. So he got on the court and went up against Platinum.
Yeah.
And we'll say that one. We'll tell you guys the winner on who won. We'll let you guys know who won that one. Won another segment, but that was a big one. And when the other game was was on court 2 and it got dark, and we had all the cars pull up to the.
That's right.
We had all the cars pull up to the fence.
Yeah, and it was that had it was a vendor. He had the lights on the track. Yogi, that's right.
Yogi had
some lights on the track. He put some lights on the court.
My boy Don couldn't see.
Yeah.
Ref Don. But that was a game with the Tarbers. I can't remember who they were playing, but Derek, John King, and Darius Carter. One of them hit the winning shot. Derek hit the shot, and it was the ball hadn't even went to the net. He started running to the car. That's a story right there.
Oh yeah,
that's a story right there. So we'll get Derek and Darren on for sure, and talk about that. So that's those 2 games are the ones that I won't forget. Well, there's probably one more. There's one when I think McNeil was playing, and he scored like 12 points one game, and then the tournament we played for like 10,000 against the Chicago guys. With Cameron, Platinum, when they were playing the Chicago guys that game. So we had some doozies. We had some big ones.
Oh yeah. Now staying on that vein.
Yeah.
What are the memorable teams?
Man, that's a segment, man. That's a segment. We okay. I'll give you my personal three or four. Well, I'll give you 5. Dynasty. That's that 6 foot under team. They had to fight through it all the time. They had to fight. That was to me that was the toughest division. 6 foot under was tough. They always had the most teams. So I would say that team, as well as that's one of my teams. Can't leave out the Tarbers. They had a real good team.
Team Irish.
Yeah.
The first year, freshman.
Yeah, that's a story. That's another story. We'll tell the full story. Them dudes they came in as freshmen, and humble, so humble off the court, so humble. But once they got between the lines, man, dudes, they let you know. They let you know who the best, who they were. Those were 2 teams. In the lane.
Oh yeah.
They really got everything up and running. One team everybody probably forget that I really took a lot of pride in was my boys. They were a high school team and they played in the adult division. It was Adrian Crawford, Elmer, Javon Carter.
Yep.
And I think it was either Tony Baldrick or Joe Ford. And they didn't win it, but they did what they were supposed to do.
Oh yeah. They competed.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do. That was those and then shoot, my boys, we went down with it, that ran for about 3, 4, 5 years, Platinum. Them dudes, Cam, Mac, and Greg, and
Cam, Greg,
Sonny.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence. Man, them dudes, man.
But to win a King of the Court, you had to have some strong low post dudes.
Yeah.
Some strong perimeter guys, and just be ready to go after it.
Yeah.
No fear.
Yeah, no fear, toughness.
Yeah, because we had refs, but you're gonna have to scrap for it. You're gonna have to earn that money.
Yeah. You earn that money. For sure. We, I got to shout out my refs, specifically Akron Hall of Famer, Don Williams. Don helped get us started. We know how to put the tent up, man. Don put the comfort. Yeah, he's
Don
there.
hook us up with that tent every year,
up.
man.
Slick, rest in peace. Slick Anderson helped us in the early days when we first were getting started. Slick was right there, unloading pop for me and all that stuff. PJ, my officials. The officials played a big role in that, in getting us off the ground.
Now,
For sure.
King of the Court started as a basketball tournament.
Yeah.
It kind of evolved into this big event. It's like every middle of July, it was on the calendar.
Right.
People just had to be there, man.
Right.
It was like, I won't say like a street festival, but it was anything
big.
around the park. I mean, you just knew what was happening.
Yeah.
And it was more than just basketball.
I heard that. And that's what we wanted to try to create, that for everybody to come up and have a good time. Man.
Oh yeah.
Come up and have a good time. Each year we had like that free food.
Yeah.
The first 2 years.
Jerome feeds the
Jerome
people.
feeds the people. Oh man, we had the first year. All we had to do, him and Greg, like my oldest friend I got, Greg Chapman. Man, them dudes they just took the grill out. In '93, '94, they just took out grills and stuff. But once that crowd started, man.
Yeah, and it evolved. We had the sponsors of Church's Chicken.
Yeah.
Papa John's,
Subway.
Subway
sandwiches.
Yeah. And we even evolved it to kids clinics. And when I was working over at ASCA, we got the sponsorship dollars from them. And we had 150, 200 kids out there prior to the
teaching.
Teaching the kids.
Yeah, shout
Coach
out to
Sims.
Harvey came out and brought his team. Mike and Rob down there helped me out there quite a bit with that clinic. Again, Jerome helped me out with the clinic. Marcel. A lot of guys come out and help out with that clinic. We love to hear from anybody that participated in that clinic during that period of time. I know, Lil E and John was there. They were little kids back then. But anybody was in that clinic, participated, give us a shout. Make sure you following us, liking us. But that was a big deal. We fed all the kids.
Oh yeah.
It was fun. It was fun for sure.
Now, everybody knows the legend of LeBron James and everything.
Right.
But when he started at King of the Court, that 1 year, I think it was between his sophomore and junior year. Because he was blowing up the camps. He played in the high school division.
Yeah.
And I remember he won that game in the high school division on a dunk, right down the lane.
Yeah, his signature.
Everybody went crazy. I mean, people were rushing the court.
Yeah, the game was close.
People were rushing the court.
He's playing. I got to figure out who he's playing. I know my brother was playing.
Your brother was
guarding.
playing.
He's out there guarding.
Yeah.
And because you wasn't going to be no cakewalk.
Yeah.
you can do what you can do.
Yeah.
But man, you bring your boys up there, you gonna earn that.
Oh yeah. And that's he had a profile then, but that just really kind of raised it.
That raised it for sure.
For sure.
Because everybody hadn't really saw him play like that.
Right. Nobody.
So.
And to this day he doesn't compete in dunk contests, but he actually won the King of the Court dunk contest that year.
He did. Yeah, that's right.
He won the King of the Court dunk contest that year. And Drew won the 3-point.
And Drew won the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, that's history. All right, we got that down. Yeah, because he won it with a dunk. The score was close. It was 13, 14 was close, real close.
And the thing was, they had to split the championship because it got dark. And we couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
Because they each had one loss, because they had actually lost earlier that day.
Who beat them?
It was one of those. I'd have to look back, but somebody
chime in. And we want to know who
Because
beat.
somebody's gonna say, yeah,
That somebody beat. It was
remembers who
LeBron, Drew, Tion, and Willie. Yep, somebody beat him.
Fab Four.
Yeah, Fab Four. Might have been Fudge's team that beat him. I know Fudge had a team. He might have beat him. But yeah, that's a nice little trivia question. So hopefully somebody will see this and chime in and beat that team. But yeah, that was good. That was good. Because he won it with a dunk, I remember.
So, along those lines, how did LeBron's influence take the whole thing to the next level? Because I mean,
he played, and then he played that high school year, which you know helps everybody out. But everybody was playing for that, so we make sure he's there.
Right.
So, following that, once he got to the league, you know, he believed in what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's always backing up Akron programs, Akron projects. So he came out and you know, supported us in the manner as far as getting us additional sponsorship, and got Nike involved 1 year. We were able to get TI out.
Yeah.
So
I got another something for you here.
Oh man, we gotta hold this out. I want to share this with everybody. See King James up close at King of the Court. That's why I ain't my right hand man. So we'll share.
Remember I was telling you about the people that were on the backstops. See that second page?
Wow.
They had climbed up on the
Okay, so we got pictures of these people on the fence, and we'll put some of these on our Facebook page. So make sure you're following us. Oh, Kim got the footage, man. You got some video, man. We're not gonna leak this on the first show. But trust Scott Good, another one of our refs. Scott Good, one of the best. Mike Roberts, you know, yeah, we had them high level refs when it was time, man. But yeah, Beacon Journal front page, King of the Court.
That was
we were covering Chris Broussard covered us a couple of years.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, we used to get some coverage.
It's legendary, man.
We get some coverage.
That night, gosh, the pool looked like the cube. I swear, man.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think because the lighting.
They brought lights in. They brought stands in.
Yep.
It was like it totally transformed.
Yeah, they transformed it. Really.
Because they taped the MTV Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
T.I. pulled up in a convertible and got out and started rapping. It was
wild.
Sick.
That's a whole segment right there. That's a whole segment right there that you'll be leading. So, yeah. Man.
Yeah,
I almost forgot about that.
But,
Almost forgot about that.
You know, some great times, man.
Yeah.
All right, I got another one for you.
All right.
One word.
All right.
Opie. Tell me about Opie, man.
We had this kid, dunk contest, might have been 98, 97, 98. White guy from Cuyahoga Falls. Oh my God. You know, I was kind of my ringer for the dunk contest. He came in, man. Josh, I think that was his name. Threw everybody off. He threw everybody off with that. We threw everybody off. And that was one of the things I would always try to do is bring in special teams or special players to kind of spotlight them and make it hype at the level it needs to be.
Because you know, actually, King of the Court was ahead of its time. Because one year we had a team that came in, a team full of white guys.
That won it.
Won the whole thing because they were bombing away from three. Nobody played like that.
Nobody played like that.
I mean, the game was over in like 5 minutes.
Yep, Doug Minor. Yep, they won it.
I mean, they were just like boom, boom, boom.
Where's your book at, man? I know you got your King of the Court book up here. I gotta call them names out, man. I think Andy. I don't know if it was Andy Norman that played that year. But man.
Yeah, I mean, nobody ever seen anything like that. They were just
They can shoot that thing.
killing it from three.
They can shoot that thing, yeah. Let's see if they, they might have won. They might have been 0-2 that they won it. I think they won it 0-2. But yeah, they came to play.
Yeah.
They came to play. For sure. They came to play.
It kind of changed the way people started, playing the game. 'Cause before, like you said, you had to have a post presence down there.
Yeah.
The big boys get on there. But if you had some guys that could bomb from three consistently, you could get it over with.
You could get it over with pretty quick. I remember it was that Brad Rouse. I remember Brad Rouse. He might have been playing on that team too, but I know it was Doug. They had a good squad. Oh no! I'll tell you what. Chet Feldman.
Yep.
That's whose team it was. Chet and Doug and Chet's crew.
Yeah.
Because you come up to the pool, you gotta have a Chet Feldman that's gonna bring some toughness up there. It's gonna do a little talking. They scared to mix it up with the brothers.
Yeah.
So you got Chet. Chet set the stage. That's what it was. Chet from Allen Stone, one of the best ever in Southern County. And they got it done.
Yeah.
Right, they got it done. It might have been, but Jamie Bosley might have played with them. I know Jamie played 1 year. Jamie might have been on that team. With, yeah, so you're 100% correct. 100% correct.
That was something, man.
Because that's what the Tigers used to do. They used to bomb. They used to shoot the threes on you. Man. But, what else do you think of? We got another 10 minutes to kind of go through some things.
I know you want to save this for another segment, but just tell me, just tease them a little bit about Tony Johnson.
Okay, yeah, and actually, our next segment is going to be here. It's going to be we're going to show it. We're going to do a Facebook Live on February 15th, and in that segment, we're going to speak specifically to the dunkers of King of the Court, and he said the name Tony Johnson, and Tony is arguably the best dunker to ever be at King of the Court, ever to set foot at Perkins Park. Tony Johnson, 5'6".
From Medina.
It was sick, man. It was sick, and trust me, we'll have some footage of him of that dunk contest at some point throughout the year as well. But man, All-Star Weekend, 2018, February 15th. Be sure to tune in. We'll give you the times and that conversation. Try to have Kent here, but we'll definitely have one of our dunkers will be here. Try to get Maceo Smith on that day. D. Rich is definitely committed to come on that day. We're gonna get Ron Baker from the Bake Show. He'll be on the show that day, and we'll try to get my boy Aaron Ashburn, who's his team. Remember his team? Aaron Ashburn's team was him and Bob Donahue and his brother. That 6'9". They won it.
Oh yeah.
They won it a few years.
Tell me about the Canton boys.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna have a segment on Angelo Edwards and Keith Don Poole and the other they shoot, man. Mario. Man, they'll have their own segment. We'll have those guys in to tell us what they thought about King of the Court and their experience. That'll definitely be a Facebook Live show that we'll do sometime this year. But yeah, we definitely gotta have those guys on. They may not even know it, but Jamal Ball paved the way for them to come to Akron. Because him and his crew won it the first year that we had King of the Court. So something to look forward to. So other than that, we can probably wrap it up.
Yeah, another thing I forgot about, we had women in King
Oh
of the Court.
yeah, that's a subject in itself. My girl Shayna Andrews was out there. I think Reagan Johnson played a couple years. Erica Glover, Yeah, we had some women. We had some. They came to hoop. They came to hoop. They came to hoop. Yeah. It got real. It got real up there at the park, man.
And we had the Little Kings.
And then we had the Little Kings. The Little Kings came through the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Shoot. My boy Elijah Bell came out, was hooping, and we was a youngster, fresh. Shoot, all my team, all my King of the Court players, they came out and played, they participated. Yeah, that
I
was,
remember up at North, because I was coaching, it was Aaron, Warren, Tyshawn, and
Tony?
Anthony Christian.
Anthony Chris, okay, yeah.
He was only 4th grade.
Yeah.
It was balling, man.
Them dudes was balling, they was fighting it out.
Yeah.
They was fighting it out, man. That was a great time. That was a great time. I got shout out my girl, Teeny used to bring me teams every year.
Every year.
Teeny, shoot, for all the AAU stuff was going on, Teeny made sure she brought them boys from east side, north side, wherever. She brought me some teams. So much love to Danielle Love, North High School Hall of Famer. So that's it, but a lot to talk about over these next 6 months again. Tons to talk about related to King of the Court. We want everyone that was a part of it. We're using the hashtag on Instagram called, were you there? And it should be fun to get everybody involved from that, everybody from the Akron area involved. And once again, we want to thank you guys for spending this little half hour with us, and look forward to seeing you guys on February 15th with our Facebook Live show. That's it.